Morning, steemit.com. This is Mark R. Morris Jr. and in this episode of Dolphin School, I'm going to talk a little bit about how the old real estate adage, location, 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 really applies in content marketing, which is basically what we're doing here on steemit.com. I think that one way it applies is that you get yourself in the right categories. And for me, I've been kind of studying a few, and I'm not ready to quite say which ones I'm going to start using yet, but if you watch, you can see in the category list which ones are getting the payouts, which ones have the most activity. That's where you want to go. Just because a category tag fits your content, that does not make it the right category tag to use. Find one that doesn't, butt heads with your content, because you don't want to tick people off just using the steemit tag over and over and over when your content doesn't relate to the platform. That's not cool. But you want to make sure that you've got some eyeballs in there. And then next, I think it relates in topic, because in real estate, location, location, location means if you get in the right spot, you're going to have business. And that's what it means. It means it's everything. And one of the right spots is to get in the mind of a person on a topic that they really want to discuss or learn more about. So I have a confession to make. My wife sells dildos for a living. Now, this is something she started because she wanted to help save marriages, and she realized that people's love lives was a major factor in why they don't stay together. And so she got involved in the company that sells adult products in home parties. And it's actually not nearly as racy as it sounds, and it's actually kind of funny. But the reason I bring it up is she is now on Steemit, and I never should have introduced her to it, and I knew that, because people like her better than they like me. So she puts up her first post, and it's about how she's a dildo slinger, okay? And in the first 9 hours, she's got about $75 in payout waiting for her. And she's asking me if that's good. And I'm gritting my teeth because I've only had about 2 posts that have done better than hers so far. And I've been working at it for a week. And I write for a living. So it's kind of embarrassing to be beaten by somebody who misspelled whole, H-O-L-E, W-H-O-L-E, 4 times in the same post. But it was the topic. People like sex. And that's why I'm kind of bringing it into this, although this isn't really about that. I do love my wife. I have no problem with her being here. I don't want you to think that I'm bitter or jealous. But the point is this. You have to write about something that people want to read. It does not matter how passionate you are, how much of an expert you are, how smart you are, how well spoken you are, if you have perfect grammar and punctuation. None of this matters at all. Not a bit. Look around. You will find posts on Steemit with the worst vocabulary, the worst grammar, the worst spelling, the worst punctuation, and still making money. Why? Because it says something that people want to hear. It expresses an emotion that they're interested in, or it's based in a topic that they really find interesting. So, when you're thinking about your content for today, challenge yourself. What topics do you not really want to bring up here that might really sell? And then you have to think, okay, well, is it worth it to me? Am I just sensationalizing, or is this something that's worthwhile? And if you find that you can find value in it, then go for it. You should do it, because that's what this is about primarily, is getting attention. It's about building a platform so that you have a chance to say some of the other things that you'd really like to say that maybe people aren't paying attention to now. But you know what? If you get enough attention by doing something sensational, without selling your soul, you might actually find that you build a platform where people will pay attention to you when you say something that you feel has merit and needs to be said. So that's my tips for today. I'm going to add some more stuff to this post, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day, Dolphin School.